UFC 250 predictions. Let's get into this. First fight I'll be predicting will be Neil Magny versus Anthony Rocco Martin. So this fight should be a decent laugh, decent fight. To be honest, Neil Magny looked great in his last fight. One big factor for me though that sort of puts Neil Magny at a bit of a disadvantage is that he really is up and down. Like, you know, his Hector Lombard fight, he had so much heart in that. Like, he got battered for one round, then in the second round, you know, Hector was gassing a bit, but by the start of the third round, he was totally gassed, and Neil managed to get him in a mounted triangle and just batter him. You know, he has had some good wins, but then against like RDA, he just gets tapped out straight away. But you know, in his most recent fight, he just looked absolutely amazing, won every round. He just looked on point, landing his shots great. You know, but one factor for me is that he got finished by Maya, but Anthony managed to like get to the decision. I know, you know, Maya did way better than Anthony, but it's like, you know, I don't know. It's just, I know Maya was a lot different when Magny fought him. Like, this was ages ago when they fought, you know. So it's definitely like, he was obviously fighting a different Maya back then, a way better Maya, but still, you know, at the end of the day, Magny's fought like a variety of people, you know. Even though he lost to RDA, he's still experienced going against someone that good, you know. So, and obviously having someone like Hector Lombard, you know, really putting it on you, a massive bulky guy putting it on you, you know, really just emptying the gas tank, as I say. He managed to, you know, absolutely wreck Carlos Condit and win the decision. He knocked out Craig White, and I know Craig White isn't the best, but he's a half decent person from Cage Warriors, you know. So yeah, I know he beat a bit of a like, you know, useless, like out of shape. Well, not out of shape, but like Johnny Hendricks when he was way past his prime. I know he's obviously, you know, faced Gastelum and beat him in a really close fight. So, you know, he's fought quite a few different people. I mean, Rocco Martin, you know, he's like, again, he's quite good, but, you know, who's he really thought? Like, Neil Magny, he's got so much more experience. I know he managed to, Rocco Martin managed to submit Jake Matthews, who's an alright grappler, you know, but it feels like he hasn't fought loads of those people. I know he fought lightweight and he fought Benil Dariush, but like, that was ages and ages ago, and I just feel like Neil Magny's got so much more experience, you know. So I'm gonna go for Neil Magny, unanimous decision. Next fight I'll be predicting will be Jemaine Sterling versus Corey Sandhagen. This one will just be absolute fireworks, absolute fun, just absolute amazing, awesome banter. I mean, Corey Sandhagen is such an absolute gangster and a don. Like, I can't remember what fight it was, but he was straight away. He got put in an arm. No, not straight away. Sorry, in the second round, he got put in an arm bar, and like honestly, his elbow is twisted down, and I was like, oh god, how is he withstanding this man? He's just mentally so tough. He's got an iron will, man. He just doesn't seem to like, you know, want to give up. He doesn't seem to want to tap or anything, you know. He's just an absolute bloody beast. I think he's only lost once, I think. How did he lose that one time? Oh, he's only lost a decision. Never been finished, man. Just insane toughness. He seems to be good everywhere. Good going back, good going forward. Really good in the pocket. Really good at landing body shots as well. He finished one dude with a body shot, so that was just absolute madness. Pretty beast, to be honest. So I know he was meant to fight Frankie Edgar. That would have been absolutely amazing. I think Sandhagen probably would have won that one, but hopefully that fight can happen in the future one day, maybe, or maybe the loser of this fight fights Edgar, because obviously I suppose they want to progress to a title shot, either of these two, because these two are just absolute beasts. Sterling's also really good, to be honest. He's been on a 4-fight win streak. Managed to submit Cody Stamann. Brett Johns, you know, made him look a bit daft and got a unanimous decision. You know, beat Jimmy Rivera, who, you know, before he lost to Marlon Moraes has only lost like one fight, so that's pretty good. And beat Pedro Munoz, so that's really good as well. The last time he lost was against Marlon Moraes, and that was like a really good knee KO. So it ain't easy to beat this dude. And, you know, I feel like, man, you know, Aljamain Sterling, it seems like he has beat better people, but Corey Sandhagen is so good at finishing people, man. He's just like, and he got a really good submission as well one time, so. And, you know, I know there ain't much of an age difference, isn't like Sterling 30 and Sandhagen 28, but still, they're both very good. They're both absolute beasts. Aljamain Sterling has fought a lot of different people. Like, I know he had a really close fight. Sandhagen had a really close fight with John Lineker, and obviously he managed to win a unanimous decision against Rafael Assunção. Oh man, as much as I like Sandhagen and he's such a beast, I'm gonna have to go for Sterling mainly because he's fought so many different people, and he, you know, it'll probably be quite good in the pocket as well. So, like being able to counter him, I can't really see him getting wrecked by the body shots. It seems like it'll take a really good, powerful shot to put Sterling away. So I'm gonna go for Sterling, probably third round TKO. Let's go for that. So yeah, I know it would be really, really hard to put Sandhagen down. And he's only lost once, but I think Sterling can pull it off, you know. Actually, no. Sterling, no, forget that. Sterling, split decision, razor close fight. You know, I just want this to be amazing. I want both fighters' stocks to go up and be amazing because they're just, both of them are just such beasts. So yeah, really looking forward to that one. Next fight I'll be predicting is Rafael Assunção versus Cody Garbrandt. So this is quite a interesting one, to be honest, because Garbrandt, it seemed like he was just catapulted to the top straight away, you know. He managed to get a few cheeky finishes and just look amazing, really. Like, his boxing. Obviously, it's a bit bad that he punches from the chest and all that, but I feel like that's the way. That is the way he gets the speed, because he isn't punching from the chin and bringing them back to the chin. He's sort of like keeping them out there and keeping them from the chest because he can punch so much faster doing it that way. So it's sort of a give and take, really, to be honest, with that style. It worked against Cruz, and I suppose his defense is just insane, like his head movements and his reactions. Like, in the first TJ fight when he dropped him, and he did go a bit mad to get the finish, to be honest. Which, I don't know why he suddenly wanted to become a finisher. He should have just been really, really reserved and just went for a decision against TJ. Because if he dropped him, then, you know, messed about, danced and whatever, then waited for TJ to get back up, you know, messed about, bam, 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 bam. Because the main reason he lost in the second round, wasn't it because, like, he was really going for the finish? I haven't watched that fight in ages, but I feel like he was really going for, like, you know, trying to stand with him more. Oh, no, I remember what happened now. TJ wobbled him, and then Cody just kept coming forward. Like, he dodged a load of hooks from TJ, then he kept trying to land stuff. And then didn't TJ, like, land a big punch on him, and he just... And then he hit him while he was down a few times, well, quite a few times, and the ref was just like, yeah, I've seen enough, and just stopped it. You know... And Cody just needs to calm down with finishing people. That's the main thing. I mean, in the second fight, he dropped him and went absolutely mad. Like, he was doing quite good to begin with. He was landing the kicks and all that. But, like, you can't just stand with people all the time, especially at the top level, you know, unless you're an absolute powerhouse. But even then, it's quite dangerous, especially at these lower weights. You shouldn't really be standing with people all the time. It just isn't really a smart way to fight. He should have fought how he fought Cruz, you know, just head movement, you know, fast punches, you know, messing about, doing whatever, winding the opponent up, countering them instead of coming forward all the time and being a madman, you know. But Rafael Assunção, even though, you know, isn't he like 37 now? He's getting on a bit. He's had a crap ton of fights and he's quite good. And, you know, to be fair, he beat Marlon Moraes once. He had a razor close fight with TJ Dillashaw the first time and managed to beat him then. You know, the judges gave it to him. You know, he in the second fight with Moraes, sure, you know, he got tapped out fairly quick in a guillotine, but I'm pretty sure he got dropped as well. I can't really remember. I'm pretty sure he did though. But you know, again, that first fight with Marlon Moraes was really, really close. Aljamain Sterling was quite a close fight as well. He did knock out Matthew Lopez with one punch, so he's still dangerous. But at the end of the day, though, with this fight, like, you're not going to finish Rafael Assunção. I know he got knocked out ages and ages ago, like in 2011, but, you know, you just, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to finish this man, you know. And I feel like, because like with Cody in the Pedro Munoz fight, he was landing good kicks, looking pretty good, but then apparently, like, I think after the fight he said there was a headbutt and all he just saw was red and he went mental, but like, he was getting even more, he was fighting emotionally and angry, and he was just loading up all of his hooks and like really trying to finish Pedro, and I'm thinking, you're winning this fight, calm down, you know, if you want to get the finish it'll probably be later on, but like, standing with someone like this, loading up every single shot and trying to finish him with every single shot and you're not landing and you keep missing, it's just ridiculous. And it made me think, man, Cody's gone a bit mad really. Why is he fighting like this when he can fight so much better? He's got insane reactions, he's got insane speed. So, you know, I feel like Cody won't change though, because he didn't make the changes for the second TJ fight. He did not make the changes for the Pedro Munoz fight, which he was totally winning and he should have won. And, you know, he's probably going to try and knock out Rafael Assunção at some point, but you can't knock... I don't feel like he can knock him out. I feel like he's just his chin, his durability, and he's just good everywhere. Rafael Assunção is, you know. I remember in that Pedro Munoz fight though, he went for like a leg lock he went for an Imanari roll and tried to pull him down for a leg lock, I think, or something. And Cody was holding on to the fence, so if he gets in some submission exchanges with Rafael Assunção, I think Rafael will be able to submit him. I feel like Cody will be winning, but then he'll just stand with him and Rafael will, you know, be able to knock him out, and you know, I think that'll happen. So yeah, Rafael Assunção knockout in my opinion. Or no, probably TKO actually in the let's go for the third round TKO. Alright then, so next fight is Amanda Nunez versus Felicia Spencer. To be honest with Nunez, I feel like she's just got nothing left to prove. She's the GOAT. I suppose if she really, really wanted to, she could go down to 125 and, like, you know, go for a third title, but I think that's a bad idea. Cutting too much, you know, water cutting too much. I think that's a bad idea personally, but she can if she wants to. If she loses enough weight naturally, she might be alright. But there is one thing that she might have to prove again, is fighting Valentina Shevchenko. I know she's won twice, but that second fight was razor close, and a lot of people thought Shevchenko won. So I feel like they could have one more fight at 135, or maybe if Nunez wants to go for the third belt, as I say, a fight at 125, even though I think that's a bad idea. But if she can do it, she can do it. But yeah, I think Nunez wanted to originally retire after she beat Holly Holm and she knocked her out in the first round. But then she fought Joanne Durandamy and did really well against her, to be honest. I know a few things happened, like she got caught in a triangle and she managed to get out of that. Before that, she got up kicked and obviously she got kneed as well. So, you know, a few things happened in that fight, but Nunez pretty much just won and dominated most of it, apart from those 3 moments. And, you know, Jemaine was doing well in some parts. But, yeah, Felicia Spencer, though, she's like, isn't this like a 9th fight? I know she's fought a few people. Obviously, she's fought Cyborg, managed to go 5 rounds with her. So, that's pretty good going, isn't it, really? Going 5 rounds with Cyborg. And she, 3 rounds, sorry, 3. Yeah, still 3 rounds with Cyborg, that's quite good, you know. Obviously, choked out Megan Anderson as well, you know, took her down. And just submitted her, got the rear naked choking and just wrecked her. So, that was a really, really good win. I didn't think she'd win that one. She has got insane grappling, but, you know, she's got a few submissions or rear naked chokes. And a few TKOs. I feel like if Nunez keeps it standing, she'll just bloody start her and knock her out, won't she? You know, Nunez is just a beast. I suppose she can keep fighting. I mean, she's only got like, well, I say only, but she's got $1 million. She's not like a multi-millionaire. She's just, well, a millionaire. She's just a regular millionaire. She's not multi-millions, you know. So, yeah. Fair play to her at the end of the day. I couldn't. It's a bit criminal, really, that she's only got like $1 million. She's so amazing and so good, one of the best ever. Really, it's a bit mad, really. But I guess she's not bringing in all the PPV buys, you know. So hopefully she can get more money and accomplish more goals. She's just going to keep beating people, in my opinion, unless she gets complacent. So yeah, I think Nunez first round TKO. If Nunez for some reason takes her down, you know, Spencer's obviously got a decent chance of tapping her. But Nunez's submission grappling's quite decent, you know. I know Durandamy's mostly stand up and she got caught in a triangle, but still, you know, she's pretty good. So yeah, Nunez first round TKO, or maybe KO. No, I'll go for TKO. So yeah, Sean O'Malley's also fighting as well. I mean, it was ridiculous that he got banned. There's no way he was doing steroids. Like, come on, you know, it's absolutely ridiculous, really, that he got done. But they found something. They found a substance in his system, I guess. So there you go. A bit of a shame, really. But he's fighting Eddie Wineland, who's had a lot of fights. I don't know anything about this dude. I'm so sorry. But I think Sean O'Malley will win, you know. His last fight, I'm pretty sure he was on one leg, or is it the fight before his last fight? He was on one leg, you know, hopping around, and he still managed to beat him. It was really weird that he didn't, like, you know, take him down. Oh, no, sorry, it was his fight before his last fight. He fought at 248, that was it. And he did really well there, obviously, knocked the bloke out in the first round. But the one before 248, sorry, he got a decision. But I'm surprised that dude didn't try and take him down and do more stuff in that third round when he was hopping on his leg and really struggling, because I think he broke his foot or his leg or something, like the bottom part of his leg, like his ankle or whatever. But yeah, I think Sean O'Malley just probably first round or second round TKO. He's just a beast. Sorry that I don't know much about the other guy. He's 35 years old. The other guy, Eddie Wineland. 35 years old. Let's try and look at who he's fought then. John Dodson, Brian Caraway, Henan Barral, Joseph Benavidez. He's lost to a lot of these people. Uriah Faber. Yeah. Oh man, he managed to beat Brad Pickett. Close split decision. Okay then. Well, yeah. He might do alright. I mean, he's had loads and loads of fights, even though he's mostly lost to the best competition apart from Brad Pickett in a split decision. Maybe he'll do alright. I just want to say it's amazing that the UFC is keeping shows on. You know, it makes things feel normal, like in these lockdown times, and most sports aren't on. So it's good to have these events on, and you know they're keeping on top of things, so that's good. They've got the best doctors in, so that's good as well, you know. So yeah, big up to the UFC, and big thanks to the UFC for keeping these things on. Obviously no one from the UFC is going to be watching it, but I'm just saying in general it's really great. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see ya.